Hey everyone, we've got great news for anyone who supports Arrival. Arrival van achieves EU certification Milestone. Now, investors of the unique new method of design, the Arrival Bus Company, and production of equitable electric vehicles by local microfactories, today announced that Arrival van has achieved EU certification and received European whole vehicle type approval. I made a video on the European whole vehicle type approval. Now I'd like to make a video on the EU certification. This is excellent. But why is this brilliant news? Well, it wasn't too long ago, maybe a month or two, that the Arrival bus was approved by the EU certification. Arrival now has 2 vehicles that are European approved. And this is excellent. This is excellent for going forward for Arrival. Now they can focus on manufacturing these vehicles in the United States and in the UK. This is brilliant. They're also thinking of building other factories around the world, and I'm just quite excited to see what they do in the future. Now, Arrival successfully completed all the required functional and safety testing to achieve EUWVTA, which is a critical step towards starting trials with customers in the coming months. The company is expected to start production of the van in Bicester, UK in Q3 of 2022. By the way, that's starting next month, July, August and September. That's Q3, ladies and gents. We will be starting production. Arrival will be ending the year producing their buses and their vans. This is brilliant. Now I've got a quote by Denis Swavlov, founder and CEO of Arrival. And I quote, "Our customers are tremendously excited about the Arrival van and the unique offering it provides them. With an unrivaled user experience, a lower total cost of ownership, it will help them accelerate their transition to zero-emission vehicles. This version of the vehicles started in 2022, so to have passed all certification tests in this short time frame is truly monumental achievement by the whole team and company." And I agree, I completely agree, this is brilliant. We now look forward to starting production later this year and delivering vehicles to our customers in order to help to make the air cleaner for cities all around the world. Arrival's zero-emission van is purposely designed to be environmentally sustainable and economically efficient commercial electric vehicle compared to traditional vans. It features Arrival advanced in-house software and hardware technology throughout the vehicle to create an elevated experience and to provide an operator with a data and tool that they need to optimize the running of the fleet. Now, the vehicle is made for Arrival unique lightweight composite material, which are designed to be recyclable, durable and lowers in cost. The Arrival van will be manufactured using Arrival pioneering method of production using microfactories placed in cities all around the world. Microfactories are expected to have a lower capex and cost assemble and to be more environmentally friendly than the traditional method of manufacturing. Now, this is true. Microfactories can definitely have a lower capex and costs of assembling and costs of building these factories. The unique thing about microfactories is that the factory can already be built. It can already be in a huge building, a huge warehouse that is already built, and all Arrival needs to do is to loan out that warehouse or buy the property and to outfit that property to build their electric vehicles. Now, there's a big difference with traditional car companies or gigafactories that Tesla are building. You got to build those from the start. You need the right location and you need a huge amount of funding and a lot of time. With microfactories, you can buy as many properties you want around the country, around the cities, in different parts of the country, in different huge cities, Paris, London, Berlin, the list continue. And what you can do is that you can outfit these factories to produce your vehicles. It takes a lot less time, a lot less investment, and you can build these vehicles in the exact country you wish to sell these vehicles in. So Arrival using microfactory is a brilliant way for them to start their EV company, to propel this EV company into the world we know today, into the future we know today. However, long term, I do believe that Arrival should be working on building big factories such as mega factories. I don't think they're going to need a lot of mega factories or gigafactories, same thing. I don't think they're going to need as many as Tesla, because Tesla is not focused on microfactories at all. Tesla needs to build cars at mass. Arrival needs to build vehicles everywhere. The goals are slightly different, similar but different, and the amount of vehicles they're building is also different as well. But over time, microfactories could definitely help Arrival to build millions of vehicles. That's for definite. All while keeping down the cost. We're already using big vehicles to transport our supply of materials, so Arrival is going to be doing the same thing to manage their supply around their different factories around the world or around each country. And I believe this is great. They can schedule these a lot easier and they can manage these a lot more simple. They can produce wherever they want, whenever they want, however much they want, to whomever they want. This is what makes Arrival so unique, and they're the only company that's doing this. That's why I'm betting on Arrival. That's why I like Arrival. Now, Arrival also takes a modular and flexible approach to the design and production of its vehicle, which means that the hardware and software is upgradable over a vehicle lifespan. The company will continue to build and upgrade its vehicles in order to deliver the best possible product and experience for customers. Arrival has over 140,000 non-binding LOIs and orders for variants of the Arrival van. The rapid growth of the e-commerce has led to an increase in demand for light commercial transport in cities, increasing both congestions and pollutions. At the same time, there is an urgent need for these cities, fleet operators, and national governments to carbonize operation lines with the global public policy. At COP26, more than 30 countries, dozens of states and cities agreed to work to guarantee that new cars and vans sold are emission-free by 2035, and the EU passed this ruling last week. With commercial vehicles covering higher mileage on a daily basis, they're one of the biggest contributors to air pollution in Europe, according to 13% of road transport carbon pollution. The Arrival van has been made to help accelerate the transition to electric vehicles, creating cleaner air for cities all around the world. So this is brilliant. This is a huge accomplishment for Arrival. This is a huge milestone. And to celebrate, let me just take you back a little bit of history to Arrival. Where did they started? Now, Arrival was founded in 2015 with a mission to make air clean by replacing all vehicles with affordable electric solutions. They specifically are focusing on microfactories, hundreds and thousands of factories in each cities around the world, in major cities around the world. 7 years and over 2,000 people later, Arrival said they're driving the transition to EV globally by creating products that are zero emission, more desirable, more sustainable, and more equitable than ever before. The in-house technology enables unique new methods of design and production using rapidly scalable local microfactories around the world. This method facilitates cities and governments in achieving their sustainable goals while also supercharging their communities. The vertically integrated business model is how they can have the radical impact on the world today. The Arrival stock, also known as ARVL, is joint stock company governed by Luxembourg law. This is quite interesting. I did not know that Arrival, the stock itself, is a joint stock company governed by Luxembourg's law. I didn't know that. That's quite interesting. I do like Luxembourg as a country because they usually try to strive for new innovation and like allowing new discoveries and unveiling and outreach into new destination. I usually like that when they allow innovation to thrive. Luxembourg is one of the few countries that have actually allowed people to mine asteroids in space and to keep your possessions. They're one of the few countries who actually allow that. And that's because they know that asteroid mining is going to be a huge business in the future. So Luxembourg has always been very business focused, and I like that. But to be quite honest, I don't really know what this means for Arrival, but I'll have to learn more about it to explain it to everyone. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. And of course, I will see you in my next video.